If you are working out on Planet Fitness machines and you're experiencing some kind of joint pain, you can fix that immediately with what I'm going to share with you today. For starters, there's a free PDF down below that talks about safety settings, exactly how to change your settings to keep you from having this pain. That's what my video is going to be about today, and it's also, that PDF down below teaches you how to use the most modern developments in exercise science to get the best results from your workouts. This is the realm of high-intensity strength training. This is the only science and research-based workout I have ever found. Since first being certified in the fitness industry in my early 20s at the Baylor College of Integrated Medicine in Houston, a program called PFIT, and at the time it was the best national certification that I had found besides, and I didn't even know this, but there was a group of gentlemen and ladies who were learning this method of high intensity strength training and were members of what was called the Super Slow Guild. These principles that I learned from these individuals, two things can absolutely change your life and finally get you the health results that you've been looking for in exercise and give you the hypertrophy as well, the muscle growth that you've been seeking in beginning strength training at all. Doesn't matter what gym you go to, every gym is very generic and we have just the same exact way to manipulate and change these machines in order to save your joints while you still are able to do intense workouts that get you the results that you deserve. The number one piece of advice, simply slow down your reps. When you see people at a gym, they're doing this, they're actually ripping the connective tissue right off their skeletal structure. So what we want to do is maybe 5 seconds up and 5 seconds down for starters. Now, if you do still have pain through your joints moving this slow through repetition speed, there's a lot of other things we can do. At the very end, stay tuned for that last little piece of advice, and I'll show you exactly how I fixed my joint pain a couple days ago at Planet Fitness. Number 2, increase your weights. Lifting really light weights is not going to create the biological stimulus on the organism that we need to produce an adaptive response. A lot of people don't see exercise as a biological science, but it is. And so the body acts just like every other biological organism when producing adaptive responses. The workout itself needs to be intensive a stimulus enough to create what we're looking for. That means more muscle mass, and that means the amazing health benefits that are up above that very few people know that they can get if they train intensely enough. All of this needs to be safely controlled. When you move very slowly with heavy weights in good form while you're breathing, you really supercharge your workout. You can feel the difference in your muscles as you reach closer and closer to a deep sense of fatigue. Ideally, what we want is to reach the moment of momentary muscular failure. This is the clinical point where we cannot move any further in the moment. If we were to do a bicep curl until we cannot even lift our hands any further past this point and we just have to rest, we win. That's where we get the most health results and hypertrophy. And the scientific principles involved, I'll leave a video up here so you can check that out as well. Now, if you are having joint pain even when you move through this slowly, with 5-second repetitions, slowly 10-second repetitions, if you still find that your joints hurt, then you can do a static hold on these machines until you can't hold it any further. All we need is intense enough of a stimulus. Movement doesn't even matter when reaching momentary muscular failure. You'll notice that when I was moving through this range of motion on this machine, well, I felt this little pinch in my shoulder that I've been feeling every once in a while. And so what I did is I stopped in that one moment that I felt it, and it went away. I was able to continue to momentary muscular failure and get all of those results that, we're looking for, full momentary fatigue, and I didn't hurt my shoulder at all through any of this. Again, all of these suggestions, this could save someone's life who is elderly and senior citizen. Typically, when elderly come to us to become our clients in high intensity strength training, it's not just common across the board, it is pretty much normal for everybody to come close to doubling their strength if they're doing this properly, if they're working intensely enough. Again, all of this has been around for a long time, originally known as super slow, high intensity strength training. All of this is the way to work out if you want to get the best results, save your joints, and live longer. Again, I hope you all do live a longer life through the power of strength training.